Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students and viewers, Assalamu alaikum. I am Fayaz Ahmad, teacher, HS Gundchabutra. Today's virtual class is for the students of class 7th, and our topic is conditional clause. Let me remind you what we read in the previous virtual class. We are discussing the conditional clause. A conditional clause is a type of subordinate clause most commonly introduced by the conjunction if. This conditional clause is of three types: type 1, type 2, and type 3. We have discussed the first two types, type 1 and type 2, in the previous virtual class. You can see here in type 1 conditional clause we have present simple in the if clause and will in the main clause. You can see here this is the conditional clause or if clause. We have present simple in it. We hurry, we miss it, it doesn't rain. We have present simple in it, and we have will in the main clause. So far as type 2 conditional clause is concerned, we have past simple in the if clause and would in the main clause. You can see here this is the conditional clause. If I ate cake, it has past simple in it, and this is the main clause. I would get fat. We have would in the main clause. So the only difference between these two conditional clauses is that this type 2 conditional clause is less direct than type 1. The speaker is less sure than that of type 1. The type 1. Now let's come to the type 3 conditional clause. You can see here in type 3 conditional clause we have past perfect in the if clause and would have plus past participle in the main clause. So far as the type 3 conditional clause is concerned, we have past perfect in the if clause if we had gone earlier. This is here the past perfect had gone means past perfect, and we have would have, we would have had plus third past participle, would have plus past participle in the main clause. In the same way, in the second example, if Shahida had phoned him, so we have past perfect in the if clause and would have been in the main clause. This conditional clause, type 3 conditional clause, we use this type 3 conditional clause to talk about the things in the past happening differently from the way they really had happened. When we talk about the conditional 3, this type 3 conditional clause, we say that we talk about the past happenings that have happened differently than they should have happened. In other words, this type 3 conditional clause sometimes means criticizing people or pointing out their mistakes. We can also say that the structure of this type 3 conditional clause is used to regret about our past, about the past. For example, if I had not fallen ill, here we can see that we have past perfect in the if clause, and I might have got might plus have plus past participle in the main clause. I'm saying that we use this structure to express regret about the past. Here you can see I am regretting about the past. If I had not fallen ill and missed the interview, I might have got the job. It means I am regretting the past had I not fallen ill. So this is the structure of the type 3 conditional clause. You should note it down that this type 3 conditional clause, in this we have past perfect in the if clause and would have been plus past participle in the main clause. Now let's come to the textual questions. You can see here the grammar work on page number 82 of your textbook. You can see here we are asked to complete these sentences by using this type 3 conditional clause. You can see here the structure also. The main clause has the structure of if we find past perfect, had plus past participle in the if clause. The main clause has a structure of subject plus would or could or might plus have plus past participle. This means it is the type 3 conditional clause. If we have past perfect in the if clause, we have would have or could have or might have plus past participle in the main clause. Now let's see here. Fill in the blanks with correct verbs given in the brackets. We have verbs. We have been given the verbs in the brackets, and we have to fill the examples. If I dash dash hard, I would have got more marks, and the verb is work. You can see here the main clause has the structure would have plus past participle, and when the main clause has this type of structure, then if clause must be in past participle. So the past participle of the work is had worked. It means here we have to write it like this: if I had worked hard, I would have got more marks. In the same way, the second question: if the driver in front had not stopped so suddenly. You can see here the if clause is in past perfect. You can see had not stopped, it is in past perfect. Then the structure of main clause, in the structure of main clause we have would plus have plus past participle. If the driver in front had not stopped so suddenly, the accident would not have happened. In the same way, the third one, he would not have played tennis if. You can see here the main clause comes the first. He would not have, it has the structure would, have and past participle, and when main clause has this type of structure, the conditional clause must be in past perfect. If you had not given, we have to use not give, so we have to use the past perfect had not given him a racket. The fourth one, if you dash dash, we have to use the verb not waste your time, you would have succeed. You can see here the main clause has the structure would have plus past participle. In this case, the if clause has the structure of past participle. It means we have to use not waste. It means if you had not wasted time. So this is the past participle of not waste. So we have to use it had not wasted time. In the same way, fifth one, if he dash dash it, we have to use the verb try do. If he had tried, so we have the structure of past participle in the if clause. Then the structure of the main clause should have plus past participle. He would have done it. So that is enough for today. Inshallah, in the next virtual class we will discuss some other topic in the English textbook. Till then, have a nice day.